Lillard with it. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Check out the stats for Brown. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, when you have the number of stars and impact players that the Nets do, you can play against anybody. And they were tough against the Western Conference opponents last year.
And Brown drops them both.
And the Nets against the West, 18-12 record out of conference. That's right up there with Indiana and Miami.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Well, the Nets were one of the very few teams in the Eastern Conference that actually played better against the West, Clark, than they did against the East.
And, Kevin, there really might not be a reason behind it that I can identify, but it was a welcome trend for that team considering what they had to go through from the start of the season through the All-Star break and beyond.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Right side, Aldridge. No good, unable to end this run.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Williams kicks to Lopez. Ferries it down low. And now a 6-point Nets lead. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lillard against Williams. And he gets it to go. 25 points for Lillard.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Johnson dishes to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Lopez, a screen on Williams. Pass to Batum. He kicks to Aldridge. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Joe Johnson picks one up.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And then how about the scoring they've gotten down on the post, really dominating that lane area.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Lillard against Williams. Kicks it to Brown. Dishes to Lopez. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. For Portland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. The pass to Aldridge. Lillard outside to take the lead. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender. Raped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Williams passes to Brown. Williams kicks to Brown. The feed to Lopez. And stolen by Lillard.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Lopez inside. Lopez covering.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Lillard attacking. He dishes it to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge up on top. Off the screen. Connects.
Man, it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 3. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
I think it's a no-brainer here. You got to go 2 for 1 to maximize the clock.
I agree. So important, about clock management. You've got a good opportunity here, so they want to take a quality shot and then get another possession.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick 3. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Lillard dishes to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Here is Young.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
There's Williams with the 3. The shot is off. Here's Lopez. No good. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.